Welcome to today's video, where we explore one of the most exciting intersections in communication today: sustainability and strategy. Now, don't click away just yet. This isn't just about trees and turtles. It's about how organizations can use smart, honest, and meaningful communication to build trust, protect the planet, and yes, even boost profits. So let's unpack what sustainability really means in strategic communication, how the theory evolved, and how we can use it to solve real-world problems, like greenwashing. Let's get into it. All right, let's start with the basics. What exactly is the theory of sustainability? In a nutshell, it's a guiding principle that pushes individuals, organizations, and governments to meet current needs without compromising future generations. Sounds simple, right? But it's powerful. In strategic communication, sustainability theory helps shape messages that reflect long-term thinking, social responsibility, and environmental awareness. It's about doing good and being real about it. It's also not just about environmental sustainability. It includes three pillars, often called the triple bottom line: people, fair, inclusive, and ethical treatment of all stakeholders; planet, protecting our environment and minimizing harm; profit, doing business in a way that's financially viable for the long haul. So, think of it as the ethical GPS for organizations. Let's rewind to 1987. The United Nations publishes the Brundtland Report, a game changer that gave us the famous definition of sustainable development, meeting the needs of the present without compromising the ability of future generations to meet their own needs. Since then, sustainability has grown from an environmental focus to a broader global concern, now woven into corporate strategy, marketing, and of course, communication. Today, consumers expect brands to walk the talk. And that's where strategic communication comes in, translating those values into action and making sure the messaging is both responsible and believable. Okay, so how does sustainability show up in strategic communication? Here's where the magic happens. Brands don't just throw facts at people anymore, they tell stories. They build relationships. They show value alignment. Sustainability theory helps organizations craft campaigns with purpose, communicate values clearly, build trust with skeptical audiences, manage crises authentically, and demonstrate long-term vision. From annual sustainability reports to heartfelt social media posts, brands use this theory to make sure their actions and words match. And that matters more than ever. Now, let's take a look at a real issue: greenwashing. If you haven't heard the term, it's when a company presents itself as environmentally responsible, but the truth doesn't quite live up to the hype. It's like putting a leaf emoji on something and calling it eco-friendly. Let's zoom in on a real example: H&M's Conscious Collection. The campaign promised sustainable fashion, made with better materials and a greener supply chain. But critics pointed out that fast fashion itself, low-cost, mass-produced clothing, is inherently unsustainable. Environmental activists and watchdogs accused H&M of exaggerating their impact and misleading consumers. Ouch. So, how can we use sustainability theory to tackle problems like this? Let's apply the theory to develop a smarter, more sustainable communication strategy for companies like H&M, or anyone wanting to avoid the greenwashing trap. Step 1. Internal review. Start by aligning messaging with real practices. Are you supply chain sustainable? Are you reducing waste? Don't overpromise. Just be honest about where you are and where you're headed. Step 2. Authentic messaging. Ditch the buzzwords. Use language that reflects the truth, supported by data. Instead of saying eco-friendly, say made with 60% recycled polyester, and back it up with a verifiable source. Step 3. Stakeholder engagement. Involve your audiences. Invite feedback from employees, consumers, activists, and local communities. Make them part of your sustainability journey, not just the recipients of your messages. Step 4. Transparent reporting. Publish clear, honest sustainability reports. Set goals. Share what's working and what's not. Transparency earns trust. Step 5. Educate and empower. Teach your audience how to engage in sustainable behavior. Whether that's choosing better products, recycling more, or reducing consumption. Make them part of the solution. Now let's look at the upside. When you apply sustainability theory effectively in your communication, here's what you get. Brand credibility. People know you're the real deal. Public trust. Audiences are more likely to support and advocate for you. The date investor interest. Sustainable companies are attracting more ethical investors. Global impact. You're not just running a business, you're changing the world. And hey, avoiding scandal doesn't hurt either. Thanks for hanging out with me. Remember, great communication doesn't just move people, it moves the planet forward. Stay strategic, stay sustainable, and stay awesome.